In this video, I'm going to review the Fastest VPN. I'm going to test out the speeds, see which locations it has, and test out any extra features that it has to offer. So let's get started. Now, before I start, I just want to say that I've included a link down in the description for the VPN. And with that link, you'll be able to check the price and you'll get any promotions or offers. So if you're planning on buying, you'll be able to get the best deal possible and the lowest price. So make sure you check that out first, and let's get started with the video. Okay, so to start off my Fastest VPN review, I'm going to be doing a speed test. And first off, I'm going to do it on my home connection. Then I'm going to connect to the VPN. I'm going to run the same test and then compare the speeds and see how much speed we actually lose when we have the VPN enabled. So if I hit go, I should get my speeds for my home connection. Okay, so my speed test has completed, and as you can see, I've got 596 down, I've got 923 up, and I've got a ping of 2. Now I'm going to connect to the Fastest VPN and refresh speedtest.net. And now I'm going to run the same test and let's see what kind of speeds we get. So the speed test has completed, and as you can see, we've had quite a lot of drop off on our speeds, especially our upload, which has dropped nearly 80–90%. Our ping has only increased to 20, which is good. You could definitely still use this for gaming and other stuff. And then our download has come down to 187, which again is about a 60–70% drop. I wouldn't say these are the fastest speeds, especially when I compare it to other VPNs, but these speeds are reasonable and you could definitely use them for streaming, gaming, or using them for anything else without any issues. So now I want to break down the locations that Fastest VPN offers, and this is pretty weak compared to other VPN providers. They only have 1 or 2 servers for some countries. Like for example, if I click on the UK, they only have 2 servers and they're both in London. They don't offer a variety of cities, and the amount of countries they offer is also pretty limited. So I'd say this is a weak point for this VPN. The countries they offer could definitely be improved, and they could definitely offer more cities per country as well. So now I just want to go through some extra features that Fastest VPN offers. They offer a protocol selection, which allows you to change the protocol here. And then they offer a internet kill switch, which is a great security and privacy feature. And you probably see it on a bunch of VPNs. This just stops your internet from connecting to the outside world without first being routed through the VPN. So let's say your connection drops at home, and before you reconnect to everyone else and the outside world, it will first have to connect to the VPN. So it will basically block any internet traffic from being passed through without using the VPN first. So now I want to answer some frequently asked questions when it comes to the Fastest VPN. And the first is, can I use this for Netflix streaming or for unblocking other geo-blocked content? And the answer is yes. They actually have dedicated streaming servers, as you can see here. So let's say I need to watch a show, but the show is only available in Canada. Well, I can just connect to this Canadian streaming server, which is optimized for streaming. And then I can watch the show with no issues, and I shouldn't get any buffering or bandwidth issues, and the show should be unblocked on my end. So the next question is, can I use Fastest VPN for torrenting? And the answer is yes. You can use it for torrenting or peer-to-peer file sharing. Although they have a limited network here, all of their servers do work when it comes to torrenting. So the next question is, does Fastest VPN store any logs? And the answer is no, they do not store any logs. They do collect some basic information like your email address when you first sign up and when you're of course paying for the service, but they do not collect any data on any websites you visit, any data you download, or anything like that. So the next question is Fastest VPN safe? And the answer is yes. They use AES 256-bit encryption for their network, which is incredibly secure. And on top of that, they have features like a kill switch, which further improves your privacy and security. So for the final question is Fastest VPN free? And the answer is no. Unfortunately, it's not free, and they don't seem to have a free version, but they do have incredibly cheap pricing, especially when you get it for longer periods of time. So on their pricing, as you can see, for 1 month is $10, but as soon as you get it for 5 years or 3 years, the price comes down a lot, and it's only $40 for 5 years, and then you get 3 months free on top of that as well. So that sums up the video. I hope you enjoyed. As I said at the start of the video, I've included a link down in the description for the VPN, and this will give you the best price possible, and I'll make sure to include any coupons or discount codes that I find. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and make sure that you leave a like on the video.